Welcome to our MMA news channel. Today, we have a piece of exciting news about a potential fight between two legendary fighters from different combat sports. Carl Froch, a former WBC, IBF, and WBA super middleweight champion, has recently made a statement on his Froch on Fighting YouTube channel, expressing his interest in facing none other than UFC superstar Conor McGregor in the octagon. This is a huge development in the combat sports world, as it could potentially pit two of the biggest names in boxing and MMA against each other in a never-seen-before matchup. When asked about McGregor's upcoming boxing match against Jake Paul, Froch didn't hold back his opinion, saying, "Neither of them can box, can they? I'm too big and too strong for both of them." He further added that he would only need one arm to defeat Jake Paul and that McGregor, although he might pose some small problems, is too small, and Froch wouldn't need much training to face either of them in a boxing match. However, if the fight were to happen in the cage, Froch would take it seriously and train harder. This isn't the first time that Froch and McGregor have exchanged words. Last year, McGregor tweeted that he would twist Froch's head clean off, and Froch responded by saying that McGregor would get F times up in a boxing match. While McGregor never responded to Froch's boxing challenge, he did quickly reply when Froch suggested fighting in the cage, raising the possibility of a future matchup. Currently, both McGregor and Froch have other priorities to attend to. McGregor is preparing for his UFC return after a 2-year layoff due to injury and is set to face Michael Chandler later this year. Meanwhile, Froch is set to be inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame this summer, adding yet another accolade to his already illustrious career. Cat Zingano has been on a roll since arriving in Bellator, with a solid 30-win streak. However, many were surprised when she was scheduled to face Leah McCourt instead of Cyborg. For years, it seemed as though Zingano and Cyborg were destined to fight, with ducking accusations thrown in Zingano's direction. But in a recent interview, Zingano set the record straight. "She's not even with the promotion, so I don't know how you duck someone," Zingano said. "She tells me to sign a contract, but she has two contracts to sign to even get back in the promotion. I feel like she's kind of a crazy lady yelling from the street corner right now, just trying to get anyone to talk to her, anyone to pay attention to her. She's always complaining. She's always got something negative to say." Zingano questions Cyborg's motives and focuses on the real conversations that need to happen before any potential fight can take place. Cyborg's attention may also be split between boxing and MMA, making it even more difficult to schedule a fight. However, if Zingano can defeat McCourt, it would be hard to deny her a shot at the Bellator Women's Featherweight Championship belt, which Cyborg currently holds as a free agent. PFL expected to sign UFC vet Francis Ngannou in no time. We have some exciting news about former UFC heavyweight champion Francis Ngannou. As you may know, Ngannou parted ways with the UFC earlier this year after failing to agree on a new contract. However, Dan Hardy, head of operations for PFL Europe, expects the Predator to join their organization very soon. According to Hardy, PFL can meet all of Ngannou's demands, including a sizable salary increase and the ability to compete as a professional boxer in between MMA fights. This is a contract stipulation that the fighter has been asking for, and PFL has already offered this to other top stars in their roster. Hardy believes that Ngannou will sign with PFL because everything he was asking for from the UFC is already on the table at PFL. And if the money is right, he sees no reason why Ngannou wouldn't be happy to join the organization. While Bellator MMA and BKFC have also expressed interest in working with Ngannou, the fighter remains tight-lipped regarding his next move. However, Hardy is confident that Ngannou will join PFL soon, and we can't wait to see what the future holds for the Predator. So, do you think McGregor could hold his own against a former boxing champion in the cage? What do you think about Zingano's response to Cyborg's claims? Do you think a fight between the two will happen in the near future? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more updates on MMA Flix.